Alrighty, so today we're going to be going over the ultimate guide to link leveling within Dokkan. This is the September 2024 edition. There's going to be 3 stages that I want to go over today for getting the most out of your link leveling experience, but I do need to preface it with a few things. You know, when I like to do these beginner's guide for link leveling, I like to always make sure that I explain the purpose of it, why you should be doing it, and then also the, you know, kind of how it's going to work into the grand scheme of things, the effect it's going to have your account, and all of those fun things. So first things first, why should you be link leveling your characters? Well, link leveling your characters is going to be very important for their overall performance within the game. Now, if we just kind of look down here and we look at an example like this, right? Golden Warrior for Gogeta, this effect is what it's going to look like at link level 10 with all enemies defense plus 10 and ki plus 1, and that is not going to be the effect for characters when they are at level 1. Or if we go to an example of a character with big bad bosses, per se, who is a character with big bad bosses? It's going to be LR Cooler right here, right? So at level 10, we're going to be getting attack and defense plus 25% when it is at link level 10. But if this character were to be at link level 1, you are going to need to meet an HP restriction for those specific buffs. So for examples like that, we're going to be getting extra attack, extra defense percentages from link leveling our characters, and overall it is going to lead for a better performance for the character. So that is why we need to be link leveling our units and making sure that we have them at their maximum potential. So that is the first and foremost, the most important part about link leveling. But the second additional bonus, now, keep in mind the power level on this account is a little bit low because it's a newer global account because of the Zero to Hero series, but this is what it's going to look like, right? The power level bonus, if we go down all the way, the list of bonuses you guys will see, we are going to be getting increased drop rates on items, right? That is going to be very helpful for us. You guys can see drop rates of potential orbs and doing all of these different things. And the primary usage or primary source of increasing your power level is going to be level 10 links. So that's why I'm trying to scroll to the bottom here, but you guys can see boost restoration time is shortened, stamina refilling is shortened, all of those different things up to 3 million. So do keep that in mind, right? So that's going to be something that is important with the power level system. But also on top of that, why is the power, the link leveling important for hidden or for the power level, right? The power level right here, link skills at max level, each level 10 link is 1,000 power level. So your favorite Dokkan tuber might have like, you know, a 9 to 10 million power level because that is what they are doing. They're link leveling all of their characters, trying to get as many as possible. So 10,000 links is 10 million power level, and so on and so forth. So for, you know, every 1,000 links you get, that's going to be a million power level just off of link levels alone. So keep that in mind. Those are going to be the 2 most important factors to doing your link levels, and that's why you need to be getting them done. Now that we've got the intro out of the way, let's go ahead and get into the 3 stages. Now, the first one I want to show you guys is a special one. So I'm uploading this on September 19th, 2024, and this stage in specific is going to be part of the worldwide download celebration. So I just want to get this one out of the way. It has a higher link level rate, and it is a very, very good stage. So the Trio in Danger Adventure at Natade Village, this one right here is a crazy stage for link leveling. It is one fight, it's very fast, and you just take your best characters and you just run this one over and over again. You're also going to be getting crystals in which you can exchange for 20 stones and EX skill orbs for specific characters. So this is going to be a very good stage for link leveling, getting other things, rewards, all types of other crazy things, and you're going to be able to take advantage of this. So this one is limited time for the worldwide download celebration of 2024. It's not going to be staying moving forward, I would imagine, but there is potential that they do another stage like this during like another big celebration, like maybe for the 10th anniversary. There's going to be a similar stage to this because we have stages that have like guaranteed link level rates, stuff like that, like the one for movie heroes and movie bosses during the celebration. But this one is the best one overall for grinding link levels at the moment, in my opinion, for this specific limited time purpose. But this one right here, again, stage 1 of the adventure at Natade Village, this is going to be the best one for you in terms of special stages, but let's get into ones that are going to be more universal. And if you're watching this video, say in October or like November, December, January, etc., you'll be able to take advantage of these ones more. Okay, so this stage is for those of you who, like I said, are not watching this video during the worldwide download celebration, and you're going to have to wait a bit, or not wait a bit, but you're going to need an alternate method for doing so. Now, in the last video, or in some of my farming videos, people always ask me, how do we get to these stages? Well, for this one, we are going to be going to the fastest link leveling stage, and that is going to be Area 35, Stage 1. Now, Area 35 is in Chapter 6 of the quest mode. We go to Area 35, we scroll down to Stage 1, Goldo versus Chaozu. In most cases, you would hit your boost button, but just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to because I'm using my stamina over on the other event, but that's what we would do. we'd go to super difficulty, and then we would just start it. Right now, 35-1, like I said, is going to be the fastest link leveling stage. There's a difference between the most efficient stage and the most stamina efficient stage and the fastest stage. So for the sake of this video, or for the sake of this segment of the video, I'm going to be covering the stage that I use personally on the JP account, like where I normally link level. But we are also, like I said, I'm going to be showing you the most stamina efficient stage as well. You know, you're going to be using less refreshes on stamina, therefore saving stones. But this one right here, like I said, is going to be the faster one. It's the time to clear. It's the amount of enemies that you have to fight, so the amount of super attacks you're going to be doing during a fight. That is just how you save time. So we already got a link level 10. That's good for the agenda, and a link level 9. You know, this is a very good stage, right? 35-1. A lot of YouTubers will recommend that you do this one, but this one is very, very good for link leveling. So 35-1, we'll just go through the run, see what we get, but like I said, this is going to be a very, very good stage for you, so please do keep that in mind. So 7 point, I don't even know why I'm talking about the stats, but again, what you want to do is run 35-1 for your boosts, right? Like quest mode, these stages right here, like you want to run your boosts. So if you don't know, running it at a boost is also going to increase the link leveling rate for those 3 specific runs. And then there are going to be a lot of times, especially during celebrations like this, you're going to be able to get an extra boost, right? I'm sure you guys have noticed when you're playing the game, a lot of the time you're going to be getting 5 boosts. I'm bad at looking at the camera, but 5 boosts rather than 3, right? So that you do have to keep that in mind. It's going to be very helpful. 5 boost, obviously, it's just more link leveling rates and stuff like that. So do keep that in mind. What was the time to clear on the one stage? It was like 20 seconds or something like that, 30 seconds. This is going to be a little bit closer to 2 minutes, but again, this is going to be the more universal option for people that are watching this video at a later date, and this right now is the best link leveling stage. And unfortunately, if you are watching this video in January or something like that, there is a slight chance that there is a better link leveling stage, but I probably have covered, but we will see, right? Like I feel like those are usually worth like a community post if it's just like one stage, but keep in mind, again, this is because they're adding to quest mode so frequently now, it's an ongoing situation, right? Where almost every area seems to introduce a new link leveling stage, and that's just the way things go. So 35-1, this is going to be my recommendation if you are looking for speed for link leveling. I just wanted to show you a run and give you an example. We did get a level 10 link in that run, and it took about 2 minutes and 5 seconds, and we're also going to be getting blue incredible gems. So the next stage we need to take a look at is Area 34, Stage 4. This is going to be the most stamina efficient, and I'm putting quotes because it's just like the term for it, right? The most efficient link leveling stage because of the time to clear. Now, if we go to here, I was probably using a team that's already done. Yeah, so is there a team that I don't have done? I'm not sure. Yeah, something like this. This is basically my link leveling team. That's fine. 34-4, this one right here, you guys can see. This is going to start with the boss fight, so the hardest fight's going to be out of the way first. And then we're going to look at what is in the fights. So specifically what makes this one longer, like I said, is there's just going to be more time doing attacks because there are going to be more enemies in the stage. So unless you're just running 6 AoE units for your link leveling team, it's going to take more than one super attack for you to be able to clear and get it done all in one go. So do keep that in mind for this specific stage. It's going to take a little bit longer than 35-1, but if you are someone who is conscious of how you're using your refreshes on stamina, if you want to save stones and stuff like that, you do need to keep that in mind because it's going to help you in the long run with just saving overall stones, right? And obviously saving stones is very important. So you guys can see here, when we go in, there are 3 enemies here, so there's going to be, so you guys can already tell, like, how many fights is it? I think it's 4 fights or 5 fights in 35-1, all with 1 enemy. We're basically covering that in 2 fights here with the first fight, or for the, what's it called? For the first, like, mini, the first stop sign, right? One thing that, like, I guess that what, like, you guys might be asking, like, what makes a good link leveling stage? It's the way that the AI handles the board, it's the amount of fights, it's the link leveling rate, it's how far along in the quest mode is it at this point. Those are the combining factors that go into what makes, like, a good link leveling stage. And this stage does check the boxes of multiple fights. The AI handles the board the right way. They go out of their way to get as many fights as possible. You're going to be farming blue gems, you're going to be farming links, as you guys can see. And you're just going to be getting multiple fights. So you guys can see we're going to have 4 boss fights with, or 4 stop signs with 3 enemies. So in total, 13 enemies compared to what, like the 5 or 6 that 35-1 is providing. It's just going to take a little bit longer for you to get through this. And that way, you're going to be spending less time hitting replay, less time consuming stamina, or less amount of times overall refreshing your stamina bar. And it's just going to help you overall in the long run. So do keep that in mind. That is why this stage is going to be the most stamina efficient, just because, again, the time to clear is higher. So that is why I recommend this stage if you are somebody who is extremely conscious of free-to-play, or like if you're like free-to-play stones, and if you're somebody that is not link leveling like major units at this point, and you're not hunting for like an absurdly high power level, right? Because if you're somebody that has like 5 million power level or something, you're probably not even watching a guide on this at this point. But I would assume that most of you watching this video are not at that stage, and I believe that overall, being more stamina or stone conscious with your stamina refreshes is probably the smartest idea. But for when like new LRs like Broly, like Gohan, like the trio and stuff like that, that's when I would focus on doing stages that do it higher. So overall, what do we need to remember from this video before we close it out, right? Right now, the best stage is the Natade Village limited time worldwide stage, right? Coming after that, the fastest stage for quest mode is going to be 35-1, and then the most stamina efficient and smartest way to link level is going to be 34-4, because you're going to be spending the least amount of time refreshing. Keep in mind, if you are going to be doing the Natade Village method, you're not going to be getting nearly as much XP per run, so it is going to result in you leveling up less and less free stamina refreshes. So you're going to be using a lot of stones at the cost of your link leveling, but again, I would recommend just doing that for major player characters. We're talking the worldwide LRs, anniversary LRs, major EZAs, characters that you want done today and as fast as possible. Do Natade Village, do 35-1, you'll be good to go. But then when it's back to normal and you just want to just link level like regular characters that you're not needing to use today, I would go back to using 34-4. So that's everything you need to know about link leveling. It buffs your characters, it increases your power level, and it helps you just run teams. And overall, when your characters are better, it's going to make the game easier, and you're going to have a more fun experience with it. It's a nice little sign of progression within the game, right? You guys can see my 0 to hero account. The power level is not that high, and it's going to take some time to get it to where I want to be. So there you have it, the guide to link leveling for September of 2024. I don't foresee them changing the method too much in the upcoming weeks or months. So there you have it. If you did enjoy today's video and you did find it helpful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new, so you don't miss out on any Dokkan guides like this. We'll be posting more in the coming days. But like I said, thank you guys all for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you all in the next one.